Hello there everybody, it's me Alexa and welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. So a little while ago when we were streaming to Twitch, I don't even remember which game we were playing, but me, Sri, Austin in the chat had this discussion about what is the best candy to eat at the movie theater. From that discussion, and due to the fact that I have a massive sweet tooth and go to the theater like once a week, I thought that it could be a lot of fun to make a video where we do a tier list of all of the best movie theater candies. Now I know there's also snacks, you know, there's like popcorn, nachos, pretzel bites, etc. But we're just gonna be talking about the candies today. So this is gonna be my first ever tier list. I'm trying out a new program, seeing how it works. So hopefully all of this goes smoothly. Leave me a comment if you enjoyed this, letting me know what you think I should make a tier list for next, or if you think I should never do a tier list again. I don't know, let me know all your thoughts down below in the comments. Alright, so as you can see here, I do have 5 different tiers. We have the S tier, which is of course the top, most amazing. We have A, which is like very good. We have B, which is, you know, like it's good, you like it, but it's not one of your favorites. You'll pick the other ones before you'd pick B. C is, I'll eat it, I guess, if it's there. And then D is, I will not eat it, or the only reason I'd eat it is if I'm really hungry and someone else bought it. And of course, I do want to give the caveat before we fully jump in that this is entirely just my opinion, so it is of course the end all be all, and everything I say here is the facts, and if you have a different opinion, then you're wrong. So just want to get that out of the way. But let's go ahead and start. So first up, we have a classic. We have the M&M. So obviously it gotta be up top. M&Ms are like really good ones. I feel like, so for me, it's not quite S tier because it's just, I don't care for just plain chocolate that much. I like my chocolate to have some sort of flavor with it. I think that that's a lot better, nicer. But M&Ms are still good, and they're very good if you eat them with popcorn, which is a common movie theater snack. I know we're not talking about the snacks, but that's one of the pros of getting this candy, is if you also get popcorn, it tastes amazing together. And if you've never tried M&Ms and popcorn, go and try it. It is so good. M&Ms are still fine on their own as well, so that's why they're gonna be an A, I think. I mean, all of these placements are up for deliberation, and I may move them as we add on other ones. Besides one, I know one that's gonna be an S tier, and that bitch ain't moving. Next up, we have Mike and Ike's. Now, I'm personally not a very big fan of Mike and Ike's. It has been quite a few years since I've even eaten them because I just don't care for them. This is definitely gonna be a bit lower on our list. All right, so we're gonna put that here. That's gonna be on C right here. So you know what? I haven't eaten them in years, so actually I'm gonna put it in D. I don't care for them. I don't want them. You know what I mean? They're not ones I would ever buy. Like, I would not buy candy at the theater before I would buy Mike and Ike's. You feel me? I feel like I feel that way about mostly C and D because, you know, theater candies are really overpriced and you buy them at the theater. Next one, we have Milk Duds. Now this is another one I don't have often. Milk Duds are okay. They're too chewy for me, the caramel, so I don't really care for them as much. I have had them more recently than I've had Mike and Ike's. But again, I'm just not a big fan. I feel like they're gonna be C because they're better than Mike and Ike's because they have chocolate. Though there will be non-chocolate ones higher up on the list. Yeah, I don't know. Milk Duds, not a big fan. Next one, we have Skittles. So I really like Skittles. I just actually had them for the first time in a while the other day, and I like gobbled them up. They were so good. I really enjoyed it. But then, like a couple days later, I discovered that apparently the dyes in Skittles, like some of the food colorings, are like banned in other countries because they're not good for you. So that was fascinating to learn. So because of that, like, cause just for eating them and tasting them, they would probably be like A. Yeah, definitely A tier for me. But due to the fact that they have poison in them, they're gonna be S tier. No, I'm just kidding. No, it's not poison, it's stuff that's not good for humans are in it. So because of that, I'm gonna move it down to B, because now that I've learned that, I'm not gonna get them as often. All right, next up, we have Swedish Fish. Now, my opinions on Swedish Fish, I feel are gonna be controversial. Personally, not a fan. I do not like Swedish Fish. I will not buy Swedish Fish. They are not not something I enjoy. So yeah, they are going here for me. Sweetest Fish, not a fan. Next up, we have Reese's Pieces. These bad boys are quite good. But they taste like artificial to me. Like if I'm gonna eat this kind of shaped snack, I'd rather have like peanut butter M&Ms. You know, I feel like that's better. I feel like I enjoy that more. So because of that, they're gonna go down with Milk Duds, I feel like. This might move up to B, okay? We might move things around, but yeah, they're gonna go in C. All right, next up is one that I very much enjoy. We have Butterfingers. So Butterfingers, well, Butterfinger Bites to be specific. So I mean, they're the same thing as Butterfingers, they're just tiny squares. I do really like these, but I feel like every single time I get them at the movie theater, they are stale. But they are in my top choices. Like they're definitely in my top 5 candies that I'd eat at the movie theater. At the end of this, I'll say what my top 5 are that I actually like buy the most often. And this is one, this one might even be like top 3 most common ones I get, maybe tied for 3rd with another one. But yeah, I really do like them. I think I like the flavor of them, but just every single time I get them, they're stale. I'm gonna put them in B with Skittles because I really like them, but I want them to not be stale. So next up we have Snow Caps. So Snow Caps are another I have not had in a very long time. They're pretty much just like chocolate, like they're just chocolate chips with like these weird white dots on top of them, which I'm not a fan of eating plain. Which makes me not a big fan. Like it's kind of the same thing as M&Ms, but they don't even have the candy coating and it's semi-sweet chocolate instead of milk chocolate, so it's just not as good. I would not buy Snow Caps. I would not buy them. So because of that, we're gonna put them down here in D tier. Yeah, I'm not gonna buy them. Things I would not buy are gonna go in D tier. That's really what it is. I would eat any of these. I would eat if placed in front of me besides Swedish Fish. I really should put those down to like their own level. I just do not like them. I've never have. Not sure why. I like gummies, but I mainly only like sour gummies, to be honest. I don't like sweet gummies. Like I don't even like regular gummy bears. Not a big fan. But, or like gummy worms, no. Sour gummy worms, yes, amazing. All right, so we are halfway into this tier list and I want to take a quick pause to talk about movie palettes. So as you see here, I have this super cool artwork behind me. I'm sure you've been admiring it all video. Now, this is a movie palette. It's from moviepalette.com, link in the description below. And it is where they take movies and they take every single scene of the movie, pull out the most prominent color, and it is a line on here. So every single line here is the most prominent color in a scene from The Batman, which just came out in 2022. You can kind of see a few of the moments in it. Obviously, we have the iconic flare scene near the end of the movie. And then you also have this nice like pink yellowy scene in the middle, which is of course from when Batman and Catwoman are talking with the beautiful sunset in the background. As a movie nerd, I find this so cool because it's literally just taking the full color palette of the movie and putting it out on this beautiful piece of artwork that you can actually like see moments in. And they have it for loads of different movies and TV shows. And if they don't have the one you want, you can order a custom one. All you need to do is write in the movie name and the year it came out, and they will make it for you. So if there's a movie that you want one of these for and it's not already on their website, you can use a custom one. And it gets even better. So they're currently having loads of sales during these holiday seasons, and you can use the code BAT15 to get an additional 15% off your entire purchase. Again, that is BAT15 for Batman and then 15% off. Easy to remember. Use that in checkout. You'll get an additional 15% off and help support the channel. So make sure to go check them out. This is a great Christmas present you could get for someone. Get their favorite movie as a beautiful piece of art that's also very subtle. Like you could put this in your living room and people wouldn't know that you're just a total nerd. So I'm genuinely in love with this. And my friend Sri, who you know from multiple streams I've done with him, he's in like a lot of my gaming videos on this channel. He actually ordered a custom one for the movie RRR that just came out earlier this year, huge Indian film, and I have not seen it yet, but I am really looking forward to seeing how that one turned out because that movie definitely had some beautiful color moments, and I'm excited to try and pick them out while looking at the canvas that he got. So make sure to check them out, moviepalette.com, link in the description. They have a bunch of different sizes you can get and a whole bunch of different movies, so head on over, take a look, because there are loads to choose from. I really like these. I cannot emphasize that enough. So thank you to them for sending us this and allowing us to have the discount code to offer to our followers, because yeah, I'm genuinely obsessed. They're so cool. Now let's get back to talking about candy. We got the next one up, cookie dough bites. Now this is in my top 5 of ones. I haven't gotten it as much in recent years, but in high school I would get these a lot. I'm gonna put these ones in the A tier. I really like them. I really do. I think that they taste like slightly disappointing cookie dough, which is still good, you know? Cookie dough is like always good, even if it's slightly disappointing. Though, you know what? I haven't gotten them in quite a few years, and right now, actually, if I were to go and I saw cookie dough bites and Butterfinger bites, I would be more likely to buy Butterfinger bites. So, you know, I think I'm gonna move this. I'm gonna trade them. We're gonna trade them up. There we go. Next up, we have Twizzlers. Now, this is another one I'm not a fan of. Again, it's like the sweeter, non-chocolate ones I'm just not a huge fan of. Twizzlers are ones I have never purchased Twizzlers, I don't think, in my life, besides to buy them for other people. But if you put Twizzlers in front of me, I could eat the entire pack. Which I know it makes you think, like, doesn't that mean you like them? And no, it does not. It just means I have a sugar problem. So, because I would not buy them for myself, but I would eat them, we're gonna put them in C. Because that's kind of what that is. Like, they're kind of same level of Reese's Pieces for me. I'm not a huge fan, but you put them in front of me, I'm gonna eat a bunch. All right, next up, we have, I'm gonna go ahead and move them right to where they need to be. They're a bit too big, as they should be, because they are the best thing on here. We have Junior Mints. They are an S tier. I love Junior Mints so much. I literally buy Junior Mints all the time. They're probably the candy that I'm currently eating the most often. They honestly might be just my favorite candy in general at this point in my life. I also do love Reese's and many other candies, but I think that Junior Mints may have surpassed Reese's as my all-time favorite right now at the moment. It may change, you know, taste buds change over the years, so sometimes the favorite candy changes, but I love Junior Mints. I can sit and eat an entire box in like 10 minutes. It's a problem. I try not to do that, but I can. And so yeah, they are S tier for me. They are the best. I absolutely love them. That's where they go. Next up, we have a very well-known, very popular Raisinets. I don't like raisins. I am not a fan of raisins. I have never liked raisins. They are not something I'm a fan of. Like, these are ones that even if someone else bought and they're like, do you want a few? I would say no. Like, even with snow caps, I'd be like, I'll take a couple, maybe. But everything else on this D list, and Mike and I, because even maybe I'd be like, I'll take like 3. But Raisinets, I'd be like, maybe say like, give me 1 to try if it's been a little while, and then I'll try it and I'll go, ugh, and then I won't get more. That's my opinion on Raisinets. Now, another classic one that is also just chocolate covered healthy stuff, you know, making it unhealthy, which we love. Goobers. I do like Goobers better because I like peanuts a whole lot more than I like raisins. Peanuts are actually pretty good. You get some salted peanuts, you know, I can eat a few of those. And then dip them in chocolate. Yeah, they ain't half bad. I almost want to put them in B tier. It's been a while since I've specifically had them, but like I like chocolate covered nuts, you know? That sounds wrong. But like I love dark chocolate covered almonds. Fire. I could eat so many of those, and I feel like milk chocolate better suited for peanuts. Give me some milk chocolate covered peanuts. That sounds really good right now. I kind of want to buy a box just to eat them right now. All right, next up we have another one of my top ones. It is Bunch of Crunch. So I really like Bunch of Crunch. I think that they are like just chocolate. They're Rice Krispie chocolate. I like Crunch bars a lot, and they're just it, but in little balls. What's not to like? All right, let's go ahead. I'm gonna put those in A. Those are A tier for me. All right, the remaining ones are all ones I like. I just want to let you know. So Sour Patch Kids, I also really like. They are so delicious. And now, again, I moved Skittles down one because of the dyes in it, but because it's the only one I specifically heard about, but I'm sure some of these last two, this one and the next one, also have some of those dyes in it, but I haven't learned it yet, and I haven't looked it up yet, because I don't want to know. So Sour Patch Kids, I think are gonna go right here in A tier. Now the final ones, we have Nerds. Now I'm a massive nerd, as we all know, and nerd candies I absolutely love. I think they are delicious. Now, in regular life, if this is just about candy, they would be an S tier for me. However, we are talking about movie theater candies, and these candies, I drop them. It's so hard to eat without dropping a couple, right? Like if you just, or it's either you eat 2 at a time or you drop some. And whenever you drop one during a silent part of the movie, I don't know if anyone else can hear it, but I can hear it hit the floor and roll a bit, and it's really loud to me. So because of that, we gotta drop it down, I feel like, for movie theater. I'm feeling pretty good about this, but let's analyze really quick. Let's leave a wrap up thoughts, see if there's any more that I wanna move. S tier, Junior Mints, perfect, great, no opinions. I stand by that. A tier, we have M&Ms, which part of me wants to move M&Ms down to B tier. I think I'm gonna move M&Ms down. I know people are gonna be like, what, how dare you? They're the best movie snack, but not for me. So we're moving M&Ms down one because I don't care for plain chocolate that much. Okay, so we have Nerds, which are spectacular, but because of I don't like eating them in movie theaters because I always spill them. I do want to put them, this is movie theater candies, and as much as I like them, I think they maybe should go down. Oh, I'm just getting rid of ones from up here. I think the rest of these are pretty solid. Sour Patch Kids are good. You know, they do sometimes come in that bag inside the box, but what I normally do with that situation is I just take them, I pour them into the box from the bag so you can be less crinkly in the theater, you know what I mean? And you always open your candy during the trailers, guys. Well, I know that means that you might eat it all before the movie starts, or at least for me, but it is better to have it open before the movie starts than to be all loud and crinkly during a dramatic scene. I hate it when people do that, and so I do my best to not do it. And if you're watching this, please take my advice and also don't be that person. I think Butterfinger Bites and Munch Crunch, I feel very confident as being in the A tier. I think B tier I feel very confident in. I do really like Skittles. Part of me wants to move them up, but no, I learned about them being banned in other countries and I can't get past that right now. So they're staying there. Cookie Dough Bites, I think, belong there because they're really good, but they're also slightly disappointing in some regards. So B is good for them. Goobers, I feel confident about that. M&Ms, Nerds, yeah, I think that's a solid B. It does hurt my heart a bit to put Nerds in B, but they are difficult to eat in the movies, so. C, we have Milk Duds, Reese's Pieces, I guess is it's supposed to be pronounced. I've always said Reese's. People say it's supposed to be Reese's. I don't know. What do you guys think? But Reese's Pieces and Twizzlers, I feel very confident about those in C. And D, yeah, they all belong there. Then I'd move down. I want to move Swedish Fish and Raisinets to their own because I don't like them, but I didn't make them a separate category, so they're staying here. So I did say I was gonna say what are the top candies that I get at the movies. Now, Junior Mints are definitely the one that I get most commonly, and then Nerds was my second, but then I got too annoyed about always dropping one. I don't know, it really irks me a bit because I also don't like making a mess because I used to work at a movie theater and it sucks to clean up stuff, and I know that those Nerds do not want to go in the dustbin. I just know that's happening, so I don't get them as much anymore because of that, but I love Nerds. Butterfinger Bites and Bunch of Crunch are probably tied for third, I'd say. If I'm by myself, which because I do go to the movies by myself, I think it's great to go to the movies. If you want to see a movie and no one else wants to or no one else is free, just go watch it. It's fun. Who cares? No one cares, I promise you. Literally no one cares. Butterfinger Bites, I will normally get by myself. Bunch of Crunch, I'll normally get for sharing because it's more commonly everyone likes them. Those are actually, you know what, it's really those top 4 are the ones I get most often now. I used to get Cookie Dough Bites a lot, but not really anymore. So it's kind of condensed, and now it was those 4, but now Nerds are falling off. So it's pretty much top 3 candies that I get, and Junior Mints are what I get the most by far and large. All right, so what do you think of my tier list? Let me know in the comments down below. Which ones should I move? Which ones do you fully agree with? Let me know, just all of your thoughts down below in the comments. And also let me know if there's anything else you want to see me tier list and to judge and give opinions on, because I got a lot of opinions, so let me know. And make sure to check out Movie Palette and use the code BAT15 to get 15% off additionally to whatever sales they have going on currently for the holiday season, which the sales, they have a whole bunch every time I open the site. So make sure to go check it out and order yourself your very own Movie Palette artwork. If you do get your own Movie Palette, post it on Instagram and tag me. I would love to see what movies you guys wanted to get because they're were definitely a lot that I debated between when I got the Batman here. And there are some beautiful ones, especially look up the like animated movies. I was really debating between a few of those, like Howl's Moving Castle, gorgeous. Coco was beautiful. I really like Up's one, Toy Story. There's so many incredible ones. Go and check it out. They are genuinely beautiful, and as a movie nerd, I think they are incredibly cool. So go check them out. Use the code BAT15. I definitely am talking too much about them, and it's just because I genuinely think this is so cool. All right, I'll cut myself off now though. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please let me know all of your thoughts down below in the comments, and if you enjoyed, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe, and I hope you all are staying safe out there and have an absolutely amazing day, guys. Bye.